find a way to run from the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a stunner. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Today is June 12, 2026. It is 2:44 a.m. This is second video. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put this video. Maybe it will be on PYTE. So let's go on PYTE. Alright, so this is the background of PYTE. YouTube really do not want to give me a penny. It's been stuck in the 2-digit and cents. Alright, so let's go on X. First tweet. So there's this. That's Princess Diana's son right there, our good King Harry. So by now, most of you already know that Time 100 have highlighted Harry's Invictus game, him as the most influential. What was it? The title they give him? Times 100 most influential people in sports for 2026. Love this picture. Me too. For your information, I see this cover is being circulated, but it's a fan made and not the actual time. Congratulations to Prince Harry on being named one of Time's 100 most influential people in sports for 2026. The Invictus Games change lives, create opportunities, and give wounded veterans a global stage. This recognition is earned. The work speaks for itself. The squad are good and making those how do you call this, those covers. I even said not too long ago with some of JTB's cover, maybe he's the one who did that because of they mentioned Harry. It's almost like when Meghan won her lawsuit against Daily Fair and they didn't put her picture on it, and what is it, whatever thing that they wrote that was false about Meghan on the paper. They were supposed to do an apology or something like that, and they put it very small, and the squad create their own covers. Okay, I have some copies of this, so maybe that's why the squad did that, and they use it when, you know, it's among the squad, and whoever from outside the club decided to jump in, but majority of the squad will know. All right, so that's that. Okay, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex. So this is what they wrote about him on the Time, the real Time article. A few months after finishing his second combat tour in Afghanistan in 2013, Prince Harry lit the cauldron at the Warriors Games, a sport competition hosted by the U.S. Olympic Committee for wounded service members and veterans. He left the event in Colorado Springs as inspired to build on the concept, adaptive sport for injured troops. I thought, wow, look at the power of sport. Look at how it is literally changing lives in front of my very eyes. Harry tells Time, it was so clear to me, let's invite as many countries as possible to make it international, because clearly more countries need to benefit from this. Harry always give credit where that idea come from. He never take full credit for it. He just makes the Warriors game bigger and better, pretty much. He never take full credit for it because he always say where his idea was inspired by, pretty much. Okay, yes, I know it's a fan-made one, Sabine. All the information on it's official though. All right, that's what I was saying, that what I just read. Okay, Prince William right now. People are laughing. Diana's son, indeed. He's her heir in every single way. Good King Harry, he truly is. There's the heart. Next tweet, talking about Invictus. I think Invictus is making reference to the time, if I'm not mistaken. No, that's something different. All right, the Invictus Games are returning to the United Kingdom in 2027, and we need your help. Together with London Northwestern Railway, we're inviting you to vote for the name of a special train celebrating the Invictus Game and the incredible community that we serve. Before anyone asks, no, trainee make train face. What? Trainee make train face isn't one of the options. Cast your vote and help choose a name worthy of the Invictus community. Alright, so I didn't go into it. Alright, Sussex Squad, your help is needed. Voted, invitation to vote, there's that, and there's all of this. Let's go to the next tweet. Still making reference about Invictus. Oh my god. Oh, so that's that. I just read that. The retweet of it. So I did this already. Okay. So now, what I'm going to be sharing with you, it's some of those images I've been sharing on my community board. The squad are running wild with these type of images. Okay. The Crown pleads. Charles cried, the Crown needs you. But Harry smiled. We're finally through. Meghan laughed. Our freedom's here to stay. While William stomped and cried all day. Not my spotlight, came his plea. But Harry grinned. We're happy and free. That's all of that. The Crown needs you. Never ever. We love our life of freedom. They can't come back. They will take my spotlight. It's got to be all about me. Okay, you're incredibly talented. I get a chuckle out of all of your posts. Thank you for the laugh. This is it. The veritable, real, current situation. People are laughing. Well done. That's an ad. Next one. Another image. Some of you probably already seen it, because I've posted them on my community board. Yeah. The great Meghan wait. Harry landed with a cheerful glow. The press asked, where's Meghan though? She blew a kiss from up above. Good luck, Harry. Lots of love. Then, with a grin, she stole the show. To all you waiting, I don't think so. Alright, so there's all of that. Bye, Harry. Good luck. See you soon. To all you waiting, I don't think so. There's that. Welcome to England. There's all of this. Okay? Where's Meghan? Where's Meghan? Then there will be, we don't want you here. Yep, that's exactly that. Exactly. It's pathetic. All for their clicks, for hate. Love it. It's the gift that keeps giving. The obsession the toxic media have about Harry and Meghan while they are living, loving life. This one is funny. Bye, Harry. Good luck. Oh, gosh. I can't. This one is the chef kiss. Make them face what they've seen. Love Harry's hair. This is brilliant. That's an ad. There's that. Okay, let's go to the next one. Another image. Menopause, mental health, a cause to champion, praise and sell, but victims pain. That's less convenient. Strange how some stories stay unseen. Okay, this is a very serious thing. Okay, let's talk about women's menopause and mental health. Menopause matters. There's William shut his mouth. We'll talk about women's menopause and mental health, but won't talk about Uncle Andy's victims and their mental health. Royal hypocrite. Was it? Was it? Do he know? He now went. Okay, I can't even read that properly. Alright, next tweet. Another image. I can't believe this. I'm only 8 minutes in it. Alright, 13th June. Hens, maybe. Kids, of course. Trooping. There's the laugh here. One of these things is not making the diary. A weekend of bliss. Success always. This thing in the background. There's an image of the family here. Harry, Meghan. I don't know. Yeah, there's 2 kids. The one in front and the one behind. Okay. 13 June. Clean out hands. Fun day with Meghan, Archie, and Little Beth. Netflix and chill. There's the popcorn. Deadbeat fathers. Trooping of the color. Will rather not. World's best prince. Dad sleeping. There's Dad. Dad, you're the best. Spare the sequel. Victimhood for dummies. I'm actually looking at it much closer. Victimhood for dummies. Thorn, what is it? Thorn avoidance 101. Okay, I think that's what it says. I love it. There's the laugh here. The squad are laughing about it. Next one. Another image. I think I have one more or maybe two. There's this one. Meghan, the unpunishable. They try with blame. They try with fear. Yet still she stands, unbowed, sincere. For truth walks with her wherever she goes. The unpunishable woman, a thorn to her foes. Alright, with our prayers as well. Let's see if I could see it bigger. Okay, yeah. There's Daily Fair, Meghan, the divisive attention seeker. Silence her. She's disloyal. Was it you brought shame the family? Yeah, that's pretty much that. You should be quiet and obedient. You are ungrateful. You attacked the monarchy. Meanwhile, she was just quiet. That's like pretty much that. That's what they pretty much are saying. We worship the institution, not you. Okay, sycophant, loyal to power, not truth. They don't want truth, they want control. They punish independence. They fear example. That's exactly spot on. I'm looking at it much closer now. I will not be punished for seeking truth and justice. I will not be afraid. I will not be silent. There's the shield here. Truth, dignity, freedom, justice. Yeah. Yep, that's exactly that. Oh, I didn't read that. I will not be punished for telling the truth. I won't be silenced. I won't be shamed. I won't be bullied. I won't be made the villain. Not anymore. Meanwhile, Meghan is quiet. Keep that in mind. Meghan is quiet. But technically, the whole picture of what's happening between the Sussexes and the institution, that's pretty much that. I would not be surprised the nonsense that's carrying here in the US. They're shifting it over here. Alright, so there's no comment. This is my last image that I have here. I'm sure the squad will be creating more. Okay, there's that. Private citizen Harry. No palace clock, no royal plan, just Harry doing what he can. A match, a flight, a carefree grin. A private citizen loving the freedom he's in. Had to seeing as a tabloid or spinning yet another BS story about a man that's a private citizen. That's pretty much true. Okay, Meg, I think I might attend the World Cup final after all. We can do as we please. Who's going to stop us? Alright, of course, Harry, why not? We are after all private citizens now. We can come and go as we please. Alright, what they say here? No royal rules, no schedules, no problems. We think. That's pretty much, they do think. Okay. Oh, they made a mistake here. Look where Harry's holding the cup here and there's the handle. Minor mistake. No, looking at Meghan's one now that I'm editing it, it's two handles. So Harry's only holding it in one handle. You see Meghan's version cup here? It's two hands. Alright, so yeah, so it's not a mistake. Never mind. Alright, we do as we please. Private Citizen Club. That's a good one. Here we go again. Daily drama. Will Harry attend the World Cup final? Freedom calls again. There's all of that. No comment. Oh, she blacked her comment. That's what it is. Yeah, you know the derangers will be coming under her thing if she left the comments open. Alright, so I do not have any more of those images. Okay, whenever I see them, I will be posting them on my community board, and if I do have time, I'll share them on my videos. Oh, for those who don't know, because this is PYTE, when I say I post them on my community board, it's on Team Sussex, my other channel. Okay. Alright, next week. Saw this on Facebook and the comments so cool. Come up and hitting all the Meghan's haters. I'm here for it. Okay, let's see here. One of the reasons I became interested in Meghan Markle wasn't because of her acting career, her royal connection, or even the headlines that followed her. Ironically, it was because Wendy Williams once stopped making fun of her on her TV show back in the day. Years ago, Wendy often told the story of how Meghan had once auditioned for a position at her company. Whenever Meghan's name come up on her show, Wendy will bring up that old photo of Meghan at her studio. Oh, I didn't know about that. And you see, she was grinding it. She was grinding it. God was looking out for her, because it's good that they didn't hire her, because when, at least for me, I never really like watching the Wendy Williams show, I always find it kind of a little bit distasteful, always putting people down. So I'm glad they didn't hire her. So it's good. God was looking out for her. Okay, I didn't even know about this. Whenever Meghan's name come up on the show, Wendy will bring up that old photo of Meghan at her studio and reference the incident, usually with a dismissive or mocking tone. She was just grinding it. Okay, at the time, it was classic Wendy being Wendy. As someone who understands media and entertainment, I knew it was content. It got laughs, it got views, but something about it never sat right with me. There's that thing, the instinct. I have always had a strong dislike for humiliation as a form of entertainment. So instead of laughing alone, I found myself paying attention to the person being mocked. The more Wendy talked about Meghan, the more curious I became about her. And before long, I found myself quietly rooting for her. What makes the story even more interesting is that this was during the early stage of Meghan's relationship with Prince Harry. Very interesting. I don't watch Wendy Williams for the fact that the way she mock people and talk the thing. I think she's having some health problem right now, so it's not my thing to be mocking people. I usually say baggage for God, so that's it. Alright. Okay, so the thing continues. Wendy gave her audience endless commentary and predictions. She confidently suggests Harry won't marry her and implied that Meghan's future in Hollywood was limited. See, this is the thing here. Meghan was doing so many other things. She had so many interests. But anyway, let's continue. But fate had a different plan. Harry married her. She became one of the most talked about women in the world, and the woman was often the punchline, became the headline. Every time I see Meghan in the news today, I'm reminded of that unexpected journey. In a strange way, Wendy's constant criticism introduced Meghan to my consciousness, but the outcome was the opposite of what anyone would have expected. It made me admire and support her. The lesson is simple. No matter what position you occupy in life, whether you're famous, influential, wealthy, powerful, or simply have the microphone, exercise the restraint not to humiliate people. You never know where someone's story is heading. The person you're mocking today may be in the middle of a chapter, not at the end of their story. And sometimes the very people others laugh at become living reminders that dignity, perseverance, and grace can outlast ridicule. That's very good. Okay, and there's the picture here. And now look at the state of Wendy Williams. Okay, I know I've heard things about her, but I let it go. That's why I just said baggage for God. I'm telling you, when it comes to those that have come after Meghan, karma never misses. Thanks for sharing this, Max. You're welcome. Okay, same here. I was become interested to her when some headlines about her for breaking protocol in my timeline, and instead of hate her, I feel like that's so cool of her. I've told you the story. I don't want to go and do a rant about it. It's the headline that got me pretty much. Okay, I was never following her. Okay, I'm wondering where Wendy Williams is right now. Why? Watching karma unfold. She's baggage for God. Oh shit, is that her for real? Okay, Wendy Williams was the DJ who started the rumor about P. Diddy being a gay rapper. Her radio career ended and she became a Fox channel attack dog of black women while hiding her cocaine abuse and marital problems. Harry married Meghan, Fox dumped Wendy, and karma stepped in. Baggage for God, that's all. And look at Wendy now. God don't like ugly, just karma working overtime. Alright, so she's got whatever God decided for her. Next tweet. I never liked her show. It will pop up, here and there, but never liked it. Alright, so there's this tweet here. There's no, what do you call this? No caption. Alright, PSA to Asian businesses owners. Oh, I should have put this on my last video on Happy Team Sussex. Alright, so it's 50 seconds. I sort of made a reference about the boycott that's going on against Asian businesses. Alright, listen to this.
Yo, just a quick PSA to all of the Asian business owners out there across this country. If y'all are losing money due to the fact that the black community are boycotting y'all, and with the Chinese restaurants having all of these orders and no one show up and pick up, whatever, just letting y'all know that this motherfucker right here is the one to blame it on. He's the one that dared the black community to boycott Asian businesses. And now, instead of standing on business, the motherfucker himself decided to delete all of his social media and go into hiding. This is why a lot of Asian motherfuckers out there just bark out loud. When it comes to standing on business, they shut the fuck up.
What is it? I think I have said this in one of my videos, old videos. When I was pregnant with my firstborn, there's this, I think they are Korean, I'm not sure, but they're Asian. I have good relationship with them, with the mothers, the parents, all right? Because now I think the kids take over. I don't have that much friendly relationship with them. But the mom and pop, they both are Korean. I used to go in their shop and buy, my vegetables to make vegetable soup and things like that. And one day I made a huge pot of vegetable soup. My mom was living with me at that time. Oh my God, it was like the best soup I ever tasted. And I was telling my mom, oh, taste this, taste this. When my mom tasted, she was like, what the hell? This is... she didn't diss me, but pretty much that's what she was trying to tell me, that this thing have no taste. So I told her, you know what? Take your pot and you could redo it, but mine is staying like that. I don't know if it was the pregnancy that gave me that taste bud, but I was craving it. My firstborn, when I was pregnant with him, I think my my diet, whatever I was eating, mostly vegetable soup. I was craving vegetable soup nonstop. So I made that huge pot of vegetable soup. And the vegetables, I bought it from a Korean store. And what is it? For some of you who follow me, who read some of my posts on, our part of, RP Team Sussex, there was a time I bought mango. That mango was so freaking expensive. It's not there. Where I bought it was a block away from the Korean store that I'm talking about, that I usually go. They didn't have mango, but I went to the expensive one and I bought it anyway. So, yeah, I have good relationship with the with that Korean store. If ever I need any vegetable, I'll go to them. All right, despite the boycott and whatnot, but they are good people. They have good relationship with me. There are times when I go and I don't see them, and I will ask I think it's the son that's usually behind the register, and I will say, how's your mom? I think they had some health issues now. You could see from the mom's face. Occasionally she popped up in the store, I guess just to make sure everything is in order. And you could see in her face she's tired, or maybe it's the sickness, whatever sickness. I don't know if she's sick, but you could see there's some health issues, but I will ask her how she's doing and things like that. So there's some there's some good people out there. So just because of the boycott, I'm not gonna boycott them, because I know, not personally, but from a what do you call this, client and owner type of things, I have good relationship with them. Okay, so I just had to put that out there. And my husband is Asian too, so I cannot dismiss my husband. Boycott my husband. We went hiking this past weekend, so I can boycott him. He's a good guy. But hey, everybody, you do your business, all right? Oh, I didn't even know I responded to it 17 hours ago. I didn't even finish listening to him. I was like, I know who to blame, laughing my ass off. And he showed his face. His video is there forever. Challenge was accepted. I really feel bad for the small business owners. BS. It is freaking hard, but that mother effer, it's like, want to dare African American. That's what I wanted. Want, not when. Want to dare African American. He could have taken a different point of view. All right, so that's that. Okay, so I'm 24 minutes. The next things that I have here, have nothing to do in a positive vibe. I think I'm gonna start a third video. Okay, so the next video we're gonna be talking about a little bit of politics and whatnot. Okay, so that's that. Please take a, oh, let's do a prayer. The last prayer that I said was prayer for world unity. Let's keep that and just pick a different prayer here. A prayer for unity in my family. Lord, I am reminded that in Christ, we as a family of believers form one body. We all need each other to function and to carry out the great plans you have for our lives. May our family be a reflection of this oneness and help us live in harmony through your love and grace. Amen. All right, so that is it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so that's it. Thanks for watching.